I'm Connor, I'm Off the Cuff, and today I am talking to you about Zoolander 2. Zoolander number 2. Two-lander. Whatever they're calling it, I'm reviewing the second Zoolander movie. It stars Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson as Derek Zoolander and Hansel. Once again, it also has Penelope Cruz, Benedict Cumberbatch, Will Farrell, Kristin Wiig, and a slew of cameos, new and old. It is about Zoolander and Hansel come out of isolation for 15 years to solve the mystery of who on Earth is killing the world's most beautiful people and why. And they also get to see the fashion world of 2016. So what did I think of Zoolander number 2, Zoolander number 2, whatever they're calling it? Meh. Now, I'm going to liken this to Dumb and Dumber 2. That movie was a cheap-looking retread of the original. It was basically more of like a reunion. Like, oh, look it's Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels playing these characters you like. And they're just kind of doing the same thing, and it's just there is the novelty of it's them in the costumes. They obviously look too old, and like they've all moved on, but they're still trying to make it work. This is basically like that, except Zoolander 2 actually looks good. It doesn't look cheap. I mean, I'm sure they didn't have a gigantic budget, but they filmed and edited and lit the scenes in a way that made it look like a movie. I'm glad that we can say that comedies look like actual movies, so that's nice. At least Zoolander 2 did. I'm going to say that I like Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller in these roles. I like them. I really think they have good chemistry. I really think they have good timing. They play off of each other, one another. They embrace the stupid so well, and it's really nice to see that they obviously look like they've moved on. They're too old for this, especially Owen Wilson. But they are having fun, and I think you can see them having fun, and it makes this movie less not funny. Because the story they're in, I did not like very much at all. It's just a bunch of cameos that don't really come back around to make them more funny. It's just, oh, look, it's Benedict Cumberbatch. And he's like a gender-neutral model. Oh, look, it's Billy Zane. Oh, look, it's Sting. Oh, look, it's Kiefer Sutherland. You know who. Oh, my God, it's Willie Nelson. He's still alive? What? Oh, that's the joke, I guess, is that it's Willie Nelson. That's so it is a cameo laden, and all the jokes are, I guess, retreads of the original. But the jokes are funny, like the tiny phone and their stupid nature is, I like them as these characters. The characters are pretty thin; they're just there for jokes. But I did think some of the wordplay was funny. There's a couple jokes that are kind of double entendres, and I thought that kind of worked. The story, I'm going to get more into that, is it really kind of goes into Zoolander's son, and this kid sucks. I'm sorry, kid. I'm sure you'll grow up to be a nice actor one day if you decide to keep acting, but the performance was very, very, very bad. Everything he says every line with the same inflection. Hey, don't do that. You're not smart. Stop that. And then the final act of this movie really deflates. Okay, so Act 1, it's fine. It's just, hey, look, you're back in the world of Zoolander. Act number 2, that was okay. It was fine. Little, hit or miss comedy, but they were doing a good job of embracing the stupid. And then Act 3 just deflates because it gets really lame. The editing gets weird. There's like these weird pauses and breaks that you're supposed to laugh at, but the jokes weren't funny, and the jokes become incredibly less funny. Will Ferrell in this movie, this guy's trying. Will Ferrell not trying and Will Ferrell trying are two noticeable differences, and you can see Will Ferrell trying. The problem is he's got nothing to work with. So he just kind of comes off as shouting a lot. Kristin Wiig is her typical not funny self. Everyone, of course, thinks she's the funniest thing ever, and she's hilarious, but when I saw Kristin Wiig, a still of her image, I thought, oh, let me guess, she's going to just put on a weird voice and act all weird. And guess what happened? She did just that. Of course she did. So, Zoolander 2, meh, it's bad. I like Derek Zoolander, I like Hansel, I don't like the story they're in. I don't like the Fashion World 2016. There's this hipster guy, he's annoying, he's really not funny. That's kind of one of these things, is a comedy so subjective that things are either going to work, they're not going to work, and a lot of it didn't work for me. So I'm going to give Zoolander 2 a 4 out of 10. Yeah. Yeah, no one really saw it. I guess nobody really cares. Oh well. I really wish this movie was better. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and if you like this review and you want to see a spoiler, my thoughts on more kind of in-depth spoiler stuff on this movie, as well as Deadpool and How to Be Single and other movies, you can go right on over to me and my brother's channel. The link is in the description. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. I'm Connor. I'll see you next time.